need to do this and this and that. Okay, we go there. But even though I don't want to be there for long, I want to go. Which means there are attractions in each places, and marketing is exactly about that. Is how you attract the attention of a man or woman. But there are, in this world, there are many attractions. Né? There are many attractions that the people try here and there to market. But the greatest market is inside of you. We're going to discuss this along the program. It's the greatest market that you have. So a company will face bankrupt if they do not promote themselves. So in order to survive in business, it has to be adverting, is the solution for that business to move forward. Is the bridge that link between the company and the customers. Without it, the company will cease to exist. And there are many singles that they are not being able to market themselves. And they are isolating themselves in a corner and impeding others to know the potential that youth, that young, or maybe not you so young, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter the age. It's a single person, can be even a widow, can be a divorced person, doesn't matter. What you did before, previously, you are single, and you want to find someone. What is avoiding you to be noticed? What is avoiding you to find the right person? What is impeding you to have connections? What's there? What's impeding you? This is the reason why we are here tonight. I believe the introduction a little bit longer, né? But it is making clear, né? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because you are going to be bringing, as Jack said, you never thought of these in humans, more like about business or. So it's going to be a kind of comparison. However, for you to understand, that's why you came with all this explanation. For even bringing this book, Bulletproof Dating, there is this topic also, many others, to bring it as a company. How you do with a company? How do you, remember last time you spoke about people and there is something wrong when they want to open a business. First they have to sit and calculate everything. To get married as well, the person has to come and see how it's going to be, how you are going to be when you get married and this and the other. So the same way is today about how we are going to market yourself, you know? So how we are going to approach, as you just said, how can people buy if they not know the product they are going to buy? So you will not talk about selling you, but your image, how you portray your image outside, how people sees you outside. Some product that, okay, I don't want, or the one that, wow, this one calls my attention. Especially nowadays, you have everywhere, hair products, and this, and the other, and the other, and the other. And the person becomes confused which one is good until they try one, okay, this one's good. Even tell their friends, look, I used it, this one, and this one was good, is good. So in the same way, Jack, please, to greet our...
I agree. Now that you talk about what companies do and what we do for ourselves as humans, because one thing companies do is they brand. They brand. When we were joining, we had a rebrand, you know, the period of music, letting people know there's going to be a change of sound. So as a person, you're rebranding, you are taking care of yourself. If you're a lady, let's say, even a guy, you're shaving your beard, you're getting a haircut, you're dressing up, not the most expensive clothes, but you're ironing your clothes. The basics, from the basics, like just ironing your clothes, like putting on proper shoes. You see adults going to town in really dirty shoes, those ones that should be in the bathroom. So that is all part of packaging.
It's true, it's true.
Packaging.
So also to ask who brands more.
It's the women who brand more.
I'm sure that women brand more
the women
than men.
brand more than men. Yeah.
Marketing
Because
a lot.
you see, generally with women, even when you look at their closet,
Maybe there are some people that they don't agree with us. They can call us,
maybe
they can
there's
send
some,
a message. Okay, carry on.
exactly. Now, if you look at now, when you get to the marrieds, when you look at the woman's closet, man, it's even more than what a man has.
Yeah.
Now, you see, generally,
Because men is just pair of shoes.
Very good.
Can be even two, black and brown. That's it. Finish. So you're not going to put like blue with red and colorful.
Now, let me
Of course, we cannot expect us to be the same.
The
You have
same,
5 shirts, and then
Yeah.
you expect it to have the same. No,
Yeah.
of course not.
That's why they say the branding is more on the lady. Now, Bishop, let me say this. I don't know whether it happens with men who are married, but there's one thing we as guys did from way back in school, that a man, now like me, a guy, I can put on a black trouser for 2 days or 3 days. I'll just maybe try to dry clean it and I'm done. But a lady cannot even repeat a cloth. She'll feel like, no. Once you put it on, it's dirty.
It does.
Now, for us, the singles, when we get married, that's where we get challenges from. Because you're telling your wife, no, but I think I can put this on tomorrow. She's like, no, you bring it back. I have to wash it, So those are the changes we go through. But even as we began and we're talking about marketing and rebranding, it reminded me of, there's a place where I was working some time back, some years ago. And this guy comes and asks us, how many of you can do marketing? So some guys were scared. They said, me, I cannot do marketing. I cannot do marketing. And this guy says, as long as you can market yourself, because when you go to a girl and you're like, it's actually vibing. When you're corning or you are, are laying your manifestos to be her man, you're actually marketing yourself. So if you can market yourself, why can't you market any other product? So that's what the guy was saying. So he was saying, we as human beings, we're in position to market ourselves, regardless of where we are. But then we don't know how to market ourselves. Even when you look at the guys, we don't know how to approach
Some they
the
market
ladies.
badly.
Yes.
Thank you.
And-
Bishop said it. Sorry.
The subject is going to be fire
By
here.
the way,
Jack
Bishop,
want to talk.
No, you said it very well. When you said that, it reminded me way back in school. Even today it happens. Let's say I've met Jackie. I like Jackie. And maybe, let's say Ron is trying Jackie out. So when I come to Jackie, I'm going to start telling Jackie the bad things about Ronnie. You see that guy? He has bad manners. No, I don't know how to market myself. So me going straight to the point.
Stand up, you market yourself, and then you
You
throw
bet
the
your
back
mouth
to
the other one.
someone.
And also, I think for the ladies, many times when we're trying to market, bad marketing is one of those things that stand out. You want to look good, then you start looking skimpy because you're trying to let people know.
Yeah.
I'm hip. You're wearing all these skimpy things. You're letting your body parts out. You are everywhere in your own places, and because usually the single ladies, doesn't matter age, when they are searching, they will go everywhere.
Yes,
They'll
go.
be in the bars. You're not going to find the guys you want in the bar, and then you're in the bar, and you're like, no, I have to go out. How are people going to see me? I'm out. I'm ready to sing. I'm ready to mingle. And then you're a single mom. The first time you meet a guy on a date, you start telling him, you see, my child is looking for a father. I hope
You see?
now you think you're making this guy. You think you're showing this guy you're serious. You're just scared.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, depends on how you market yourself. Let me talk about myself when I market myself for her.
Wow. Yes. Some lessons.
You should be on the camera now. You don't want to
Yeah, you
miss
can
this.
go www.recordradio.co.uk. Go there, www.recordradio.co.uk. You're gonna watch us there.
Yeah, true.
So how I did? First of all, I didn't know her.
Yeah.
I didn't know her. And then a friend of mine said, we are going to a party because one friend of mine is having his birthday. I said, okay, let's go there. And when I arrived there, I saw her. How she was dressed, it called my attention. Was not exposing her body. No. But was well dressed. Until today, I don't forget how she was dressed. I don't forget. And I like the way that she was dressed. She was dressed decently. And this is a point, you ladies, we are men, we are giving you a hint, a tips. The woman that exposed too much, listen, men is going to just to play with her. They're going to play, have her as a doll that is going to carry to call attention of the other boys and say, look what I have here. But he doesn't want to take her to be his wife. Because she's exposed too much. She was not exposing, was dressed nice. And I came to approach her. My first market was this one. I grabbed her hand.
Yeah.
those who are watching over there, that record, they don't see that. You can see what I did. Otherwise, you don't see. You don't know. You don't know. Maybe Jackie can make a yeah.
yatuukanga mye nnyo n'ebigambo bimubula ng'agamba yenkole ntya ng'akwata mukono ng'agamba mwa
Yeah.
omwana azokasirika. What was her reaction? I'm narrating.
She's smiling. She's smiling.
That one is okay.
She did understand. I said, wow.
Yeah,
And she-
because
tell them.
it caught their attention because come on, people. I mean, they don't. To introduce
never-
a guy and then comes
Yeah. I
Ebigambo
kissed
tebyaliwo.
her hands.
Naye mukyala Sylvain
What was a
yasawa
way to
smile
greet her.
n'agamba,
I greeted her, and I believe it impacted her. I said, wow, what is this? Different. I made my market.
and I had my friends there with me. He just did it towards me, not towards them.
Yeah, there was another lady there. Okay, but there were other ladies there.
"You must have felt
But I
so
didn't do the
bad."
same. I did only for her. Only for her. I kissed her hands and stuff. And then I said, I would like to talk to you. And we started to talk. Just simple questions, just friendly questions. And I said, yeah, in the end of the night, it was not late. It was around the 11 o'clock, something like that. For us, it was not late. And then she was going. I said, can I talk to you tomorrow? It was, no? Tomorrow or the next?
No, in fact, we saw each other the following week.
The following week. The
Because
following week.
Saturday.
Yeah, the following week. But I was worried about where is she? Where is she? Where is she? Where is she? Because I said I cannot lose focus. I like it here.
Yeah.
So the next week I found her with other friends, that our friends as well, common friends. That's why marketing. But among my friends, I had not a good market. Pay attention. Let me explain. Let me explain.
Explain, yes.
Because the friends of mine, she knew.
Hey.
And this friend of mine gave a bad reputation about themselves, not about me.
Hey.
So because I was among them, she felt
That you
the
also-
same.
Yeah.
And her parents as well. Look,
Especially my mom. My mom
the
said,
mother,
"Ah,
that people, that boys there, my world, stay away from them.
Yes.
And I was involved with
You're
them.
involved.
Yes, I was to go together, but not doing bad things. We didn't. We never did anything bad. Only to ourselves, drinking and so forth.
Yeah, sure.
Nothing against anyone. But then came the moment she started to like, because I started to prove to her that I was not like them. I started to prove to her, talking to her, and sometimes not insist about anything. I just talk, just normal conversation, nothing serious. Just talk about my life, who I was, and then I start to review everything about my life to her, and she started to talk about her life. So we start to know each other. Then came it was almost December,
Yes. Almost.
and my market with her was okay.
Mm.
She liked it.
Yeah.
But the father heard that she was talking to me
And you're involved.
and about that boys.
Oh.
And he said, bring him here, I want to talk to him. Hey. I sweat. But I said, let this be in the Christmas. Was it Christmas?
Yeah, Christmas.
Was Christmas night.
Christmas
I'll
evening.
come. Then my bonus, I received bonus. My bonus was just to produce myself and to prepare a bouquet of flowers. Was a nice for the girl, not for the girl, for the mother. Because I have to change my reputation. That was bad because of the boys, not because of me.
Yeah, sure.
And then I came to her house, I knocked the door, and the father was sitting watching TV. Her brother-in-law was sitting together, and her brother-in-law, my brother-in-law was very naughty, a naughty person. And I remember until today when I arrived in the house, he did like he was with a paper set like this.
Who was that?
He was laughing
Your
My
brother-in-law.
brother.
because I was arriving. And he was already laughing because something was going to happen.
Yeah. Mm.
Then I entered in the house, in the kitchen, was in the first place, and I looked to my mother-in-law. Oh, so I knew already the name. Madame de Lourdes, is this for you? The flowers. And she, wow!
Wow. Hey, when the father was there.
Then I had the wow,
Wasn't it?
was already approval.
Yeah.
I said, I passed the first test. Chung.
First impression.
First impression, marketing. First impression. Then I said,
Got your
and
name,
she said,
Mugurira?
my father's in the lounge. And she started to push me. I said, okay, let me go there. And he was sit like this.
Hey.
Serious,
Yeah,
serious.
yes.
Big boss.
Big boss, yeah.
Big boss. Big, really big.
How?
And good evening, sir. Who are you? Who are you? I am Guilherme. Call me Guilherme, né? And I came here to talk to you about your daughter.
Yeah.
I already opened up to him.
Yes.
Oh, I'm interested in your daughter. I like her. Everything is okay. Sit down there. Then they are what we spoke. But my mother-in-law was already celebrating.
Yes.
Saying, no, he's a good guy. Already.
Yeah, because there was even before this day, she didn't know him.
Yeah.
One day he called me. She looked and said, she's not here. After Eva got married, I don't know how many times she asked apologies
Yeah.
from him, because that day she said, no, he's the friend of those ones. No, she
Yeah,
said, no,
the
she's
reputation
not
was
here.
not good among
She
them.
was,
But not
you
about
know,
me.
she was saying, he even said, no, he's gone, he's gone. I said, no, I'm
But
happy to ask
after that
apologies.
night, hey, my
She they like
father-in-law,
it.
my mother-in-law, they become my father and my mother. No problem at all, no problem. But they saw, that's the
Potential.
point. You have as well, let me say this to the singles, in the marketing process that you are to conquer someone, you need to pass it through tests. And sometimes tests that are not comfortable for you. What I'm saying is this. You have to talk to somebody. You have to talk to her. You have to be honest. Maybe the honest is not your good marketing, but you have to be. Otherwise, you're not going to have honest answers from that person because you're not honest to this person. And this is a way to market. For example, some ladies say, I don't find anyone, everyone comes, everything. Example, né? Every man that comes, but what are you marketing? What are you giving? Because maybe you lie, you ask for money, you only talk bad things about your family. Your market is not good. It's not being good. And the person starts to be scared about you.
Key word about your family. You've just met a guy, you're on a date, you start to see me. I am saved. I pray a lot because my aunt is there. I always bewitching.
Yeah.
How is this guy supposed to
And
come
start to
back
talk
to
about the mother-in-law. And talk bad about the father-in-law. Talk bad about her family, you man. So this market is not going to bring any. But also, pay attention, you cannot deceive anyone. Because if you have this inside of you, sooner or later you're going to show your bad marketing. You have to heal yourself from the past, from the things of the past,
Healing,
from
healing,
healing.
yeah.
Because sooner or later, if I could deceive her, I could deceive her doing something good. But if I was a bad person, she would know.
Yeah, sooner or later it was
Yeah,
going to
I
So
would
you
know
better
for
off
sure.
when as the relationship
Exactly.
goes,
Yes, you get
open
that.
up.
And it's more
Yes.
visual.
No, in a beauty
Yeah,
comes
but
later.
even
In a beauty comes later.
Yeah.
Because
It's
even
the most important, but come after.
but the first impression is the one that you see outside.
Exactly.
You
Yeah.
can't know how the person is. Let
they
me
will
say,
not-
you speak
For example, I have to say this, and it is for the members of our church. I have to say to the ladies, some of you are singles, but how do you market yourself? Come out, looks like
The
that you
comes
came
out
out from the bed. You
Come.
came to the church to attend the service. And the guys are look at you.
They see problems.
But by the way, you know, I have seen, I have seen this a lot. Yeah,
True or
it's
not?
true. It's true.
Yeah,
It's true.
because
It's really true.
the blanket is
it's
still
true.
there.
Yeah, the cottons
The-
are there.
No, they're called blankets. But you see, one thing I've also noticed is reason as to why many people still stay single and they think men are not going to them or the ladies are not coming. You know, we have this tendency. It happens both with the guys and the ladies, where you have this image of the kind of guy you want, the image of the kind of woman you want. She has to be like this, she has to have this requirement, she has to have this, she has to have this. But everybody who is coming to you doesn't have all the requirements. They may have just few and they don't have the rest. So those are the ones you end up bouncing back. You end up bouncing back. At the end of the day, you tend to be single and you ask yourself, why am I finding the right person?
Because you create too much. Too much
Yes.
qualifications.
That
and
is
this-
true, but there's a possibility of you having no one to bounce because your presentation is poor.
Yeah.
Like you said, you come from the bed, you look like you just washed your face, you rush to church.
Yeah,
Because the church, the Bible says, Jesus says, come as you are.
It is true, but doesn't work in this case.
Yeah.
Hey, come as you are, yes, but
Yeah.
They
It's true because they have this in their mind. No, they're gonna like me as I am.
as I am.
You know, I remember I worked in a country where people are very much worried about their
Yes.
shoes, how their shoes are.
Yeah.
They even walk with a paper or something. Wherever they go, they brush.
clean.
They clean. They can't go move with their shoes dirty.
Shoes, yes.
So,
My family knows
because
like that.
We pass in a country where we used to invite people in the market to come in the church, and the ladies, no, because they were West Africa, no. Said, why not? No, look at me, I'm not well dressed. No. The house of God, I have to go well, and it's true.
And it's true.
They would not go without a dress, without first taking shower. They have to prepare themselves. They have to shave if there was a need, the men as well, trim themselves and doing everything to arrive in the house of God. This is the way that they were attracted to the house of God and how they would present themselves to God.
And so much so that when they get married for a period of 1 month,
Yeah.
I even remember there was a lady, she was
Someone,
working the
between
market.
them.
So every day, she was so beautiful. The dress, she used to put the change dress, but they have nice ones there, the material. And then she was dressing like the same material as the husband, the same print, the same
Twinning.
Yeah,
every day.
winning.
And then I said to the wife, pastor's wife, they said,
Same
wow. She
material.
said, no, here.
Graphic.
When you get married, if you just, some people they get married, okay, today, next week, there. Anyhow, she said, no, it's like, now you got married, so now you are
Now
going
it's
to.
over.
It's
No more taking care of yourself.
I got what I want.
So they are there for
Child's party on
from
their head,
any
bro.
day, any time you going to the church, they were like spotless, both of them. You got married, but doesn't mean you got married.
Yeah,
now
but
going
not,
to work
I'm
anyhow.
not talk about expensive clothes.
No. What you have.
No, what they had, nicely clean, tight,
Washed.
washed,
Ironed.
ironed, combed the hair, shaved the man, the ladies with nail polish and nicely. We're not talking here about expense. Oh, these people they have not about money.
No, it's not about
Even the lady,
Not about
she
money.
was selling fish. I don't know what's there in the
Yes,
market.
selling
But she was
fish.
so,
Fish, smoked fish, a tuna, né? They call
Yeah,
tuna there.
yeah.
The tuna there in Accra. So, and they have this custom because they would not accept that. So, of course, the outside calls attention, especially for men, because men is more visualized. However, listen, he's not going to be attending only to the visual. It's more the what is inside. Because you can look nice outside, but your market, when you open your mouth, Lord. Only bad mouth in the family, bad mouth himself, talking bad about the previous boyfriend, and the man's gonna be, whoa, what I'm going to be involved with. That's why, not all the cases, please, I'm not generalizing, it's not general, but you see gorgeous ladies outside, but alone. Looking so well prepared outside, but
Just sitting out.
sitting with many years
Reading a book.
and changing partners, changing, never. Because there is something inside of you that need to be marketed, that need to be changed it for a good marketing. Rebranding, as you mentioned the name.
Yeah, branding.
Rebranding. You have to rebrand. What I'm doing? What's For example, I remember when we are starting the work of God. I remember that case that the lady came to complain. Nobody. Or I start to talk to someone. The person leaves. I say, but what happened? When the first conversation, what happened? She say, I talk everything that I don't like. Oh, I don't like to go out at night. I don't like this. I don't like that. I don't like this. I don't like that. I don't like this. I don't like that. And the man, whoa.
As well, people, they know each other.
Okay.
Yeah. Right now, feel free to get in touch with us. I can see some people are just flashing. Don't flash. Don't beep. I'm afraid I will not call you. 0755977977 or 0755559777. For that, you can also leave a voice note or simply let us have a text message of what you are saying. Now, today we're talking about marketing. How can you market yourself as a man or as a woman, as a single person, so you can be able to, jump in for the right one? Yes.
And we have a question to ask to the pub, to our listeners. What attracts you, man, to a woman? We mentioned here a lot of things, but each person is different. Not everybody is equal. What attracts you to a man, or what attracts you to a woman, man, or to a lady? What makes you feel special in this marketing? What makes you to feel special? You are free to call us.
Yeah, Jack.
Yeah.
You're going to read something.
Yeah, I wanted to repeat the question in Luganda
Yeah,
that
go
Bishop
ahead.
had asked, and I'm trying to get it. But also, as I'm trying to get the question, just to remind you that as we're having this conversation, this marketing, this branding is beautiful, not even just for you as a single person finding love, but even opportunities.
Yeah.
Because when they're talking about how you're presenting yourself, all these things, opportunities will come to you. Like Bishop said, people will see inside you later. They should want to feel like, oh, this person can work with us. This person represents our company.
Go.
So the question was, gwe ng'omwami oba omusajja kiki kyolaba ku mukazi ne kikusikiriza? Oyinza ogamba omukazi bw'abanga yakoze enjala ze, omukyala oyo mmanya nsobola okwogera naye. Because there are men who just look at your nails and they're like, her nails are looking so I don't want it could be for you, maybe hair,
Even
hair, shoes.
it goes for when people go to look for a job. If they go anyhow, the person
You
will
don't
look
get
up.
opportunity.
No.
You look and
Yeah, so some I even saw one day a video where the woman she arrived she was in America, and she was all like with sneakers and everywhere. But when she went to the other country, she said the first day I was with Miss Nika. The second day I saw I have to change. The third day, and then she said, if I don't do this in this country, they judge you by what you are wearing. So they will not treat you well if you're wearing somehow.
yes.
So even if you go to the shopping mall, you can just go with a jeans, or otherwise they you look at you if
They'll
you
think
know
you can't afford the
yes
product.
they can't afford. That is it. And there are many people, they can even deceive. They are beautiful outside, they dress very well, they don't have a cent.
Yes, and it works. It absolutely works because they say you are what you wear.
Yes.
So when you present yourself as a woman, and one thing to do is you need to find role models. Dress really well.
Exactly.
Find people that look like what you want. Like you feel like I want to change. I want to look like I have my life figured out. Like I have my life in order. Like if you're looking for role models, by the way, I don't know if they can Google you. Mrs. Silveira, for me, is one of the best dressed people. It is, honestly. It is like, she is, like, so sometimes the people you're looking for are not so far from you. Just look around your space. That's why I'm wondering. I'm hoping you can Google her and see. You start to, you start to watch, and there's no day you're going to see her, and yeah, she's always on point, always looking fresh, always looking. So look for such people that inspire you to make your life feel like, yeah, I got it organized. So abantu onoonya tebali wala nnyo tunula omusaakoyo tuna mukyata omukyala musumba bw'olabanga you start to learn from them. You will not afford the things they have, but just to pick
Yeah,
an idea of what
even
Presentation, yeah.
smell as well. Wow.
Oh, we're going to talk about that. Carry on.
Wow. Some smell. Smell bad and good. There are people that you make yourself meters away from that person because the smell is unbearable. So we have ways. If you say, but I cannot afford to buy deodorant, but there is something. What's the name of that?
Bicarbonato soda.
No.
Yes.
No, there is another one. Magnesium milk of magnesium. It is 3,000. We have no smell. Yeah, that's what. Yeah, it's it's good for the stomach. Is magnesium milk of magnesium. Yeah.
Magnesium works.
Yes, it works
I knew
very
someone
well, very well. So, because look, someone wants to be okay. I want to date, but no one comes to me. Of course, you chase people away.
Giving good vibes.
You know, you chase people. I mean, no one
No
likes.
one wants a problem-looking person.
Yeah.
Their own problem.
Yeah, so the person can be wearing very nice, but
This is a tip for you men, especially you men.
no, and women as well. I'm sorry to
No,
say,
but
women as well.
Men is the worst.
You know,
Some men,
yes,
my
yes, yes,
Lord,
yes.
my Lord.
but you know,
And I see the guys alone. Say, but what we are going to say? The person doesn't notice that he's chasing. He's not marketing himself well. Oh, please, we are not talking about expensive clothes.
No.
We are not talking about westernized. It's not
No,
we talk about
Biolina.
taking care of yourself, taking care of your appearance, because this is how the world works. You cannot change this.
No, you can't.
Try to look for job, dressing badly, wearing slippers, bermudas, torn clothes. If you want a decent work, a decent job, a decent salary, you must present yourself well.
Yes, like you're
Maybe-
worth that pay you're asking.
yes.
Do you know, I remember, my wife is going to remember, there was a man selling airtime.
Oh yes, I remember Zambia, in Lusaka.
No, Ghana.
No, was in Lusaka.
Ghana.
Lusaka.
I'll finish. He used to dress with suit.
Zambia.
Wow.
Suit, selling,
Airtime.
because they will sell
In the
on
traffic
the
light,
street.
it is allowed there. It's allowed. But he was dressed in suit and selling his. When the people stop, he said, "Oh, you sell, okay?" And he had received sometimes business card. Or come talk to me because I want to hire you.
Yeah, because he was marketing him very well.
Presentation.
It's like that. Sometimes people he's like this. No, if you, for example, you have your customer. Let's talk about business now. You have your customers, you have there, and you are complaining, my customers disappear. But how did you treat them when they come? Did you offer them something? Sit down here. Do you want to drink
Coffee, water.
or tea? Maybe you have condition to afford to brew a tea there, African tea. I don't know. Do something, or even just a sweet. Some people offer sweet. It's a marketing. And this, you will call the person attention. Wow, I was so well treated here. And I'll come back. For sure you'll come back. You remember that place. But if you don't market yourself well,
I remember I went to a place with another pastor's wife, and then I don't know, that day I decided to take my agenda. I don't know the reason why. And then we went to the premise there, and then I saw someone in the building, I don't know which floor, they're looking at us down. And the guy took us through this building. And then all of a sudden, the guy opened the door, and he was Chinese. So he opened the door, and then he said, because, I came here, and this happened to me, they stole me, and then I was like, why he's stealing this to me? He thought I was one of the administrators.
You see? Exactly.
He couldn't speak the language. He didn't put translate there. He put his phone and wrote, and then he showed to me what he wants to
it
say.
happened to me as well when I went in a shop. I was dressed in suits, and I was coming to the shop. I was going to look around, and I suddenly saw the workers run around. And the boss, the supervisor that arrived. they knew her.
Yeah.
And I said, my God, what's going on here? I was scared. Some things happened in the shop, but the people start to run and came someone from the teller, from the behind the counter.
Yeah.
Came to me. Oh, sir, how are you? Oh, what can I do for you? I said, I'm just looking.
I'm just looking.
No, whatever you want to look, we can go there behind the store.
Uh-huh.
I said, no, wait,
Slow,
it's
slow,
just a
take it slow, take it
customer.
slow.
And then, no, it's just a customer.
Yeah, of course, right now, let's get to some of the voice notes this evening. And find out what people have to say. Man, you know, marketing yourself is really good, yes. Your dress code, your order, all that, really amazing. Image.
Hello, my name is Dorcas from Kampala, and I want to talk about how one can find a right partner and how to know a right partner. So,
just having a challenge here, but let's work this out. Let's find out with somebody here.
But I feel it starts with knowing myself first. Like, what do I value, what I want out of life, and what I need in a relationship. So for me, the right person will be someone who respects me, who is a good communicator, who is intentional, and also we share some core values. Again, I want someone who I feel safe, and also I consider a best friend.
Wow, she considers a best friend and somebody she feels really safe with. Yeah, that's marketing. So let's find out somebody else here.
As for weddings, I would love to have a small and intimate wedding. I would
Sorry
only
about
invite.
that one there. This was for, I think, last week, yeah. But getting to the ones that we have right now, let's find out what somebody here has to say.
Amannya nze Ndagire Juliet okuva mu Theatre Focus Uganda. Ekibiina ekizannya films ezisomesa ate nga zinyuma. Mu lufutifuuti ky'oyinza okuyita edutainment films. Yes. Ku mulamwa, what attracts you to a man? First and foremost, ngenda kuwa ensonga 5. Esookera ddala self-respect. Omusajja yeewa ekitiibwa. He attracts me a lot. Omusajja yeewa ekitiibwa, omusajja ajeewulira, omusajja oyo aba wanjawulo. Because omuntu eyeewa ekitiibwa aba asobola okukiwa n'omuntu omulala era mba mmanyi nti nange ajja kukimpa. Naye tolina bw'owa muntu kitiibwa ng'atakyewadde. So ensonga eyo nkulu nnyo. Ensonga ey'okubiri, omusajja omukozi. A guy who is hard working, meaning nti agenda kusobola okuprovidinga, okucaringa, because afaayo okukola asobole okutuukiriza ebyetaago bye n'ebyange oba oliawo n'abantu abalala. Oyo omuntu aba wanjawulo era he attracts me. Ensonga ey'okusatu, God fearing. Omusajja atya Katonda, omusajja alina eddiini, okitegeera. Omuntu oyo omwami oyo abeera wanjawulo. That guy attracts me. Ensonga ey'okuna, omwami acaringa, like who cares, like nga njagala afaayo. You get my point. Nti omusajja nga acaringa, who fear to lose me, who cares, who like omusajja oyo aba wanjawulo mu bulamu bwange era abansikiriza. Ensonga ey'okutaano, oh my God, oba yandibadde esooka, a man who gives, who provides. I mean, omusajja ampa. Yes, because fe abakazi tuliwo okuweebwa. You know, actually nti bakazi fekafeka, omuntu yenna akuwa aba alaga nti akwagala wanjawulo gy'oli. You get, because olaba ne bw'aba mwana muto amuyita n'amuwa akaswiti aba akitwala nti amwagala. Love erimu ebikolwa, love, you know, that thing. I don't know ba point yange enevaayo no bulungi, because omuntu oyo aprovidinga ng'afaayo, who cares? Obanji mixing I don't know, but it's someone who care a lot about me, who provides ensonga eyo, and actually provides is the keyword, omusajja providing. So ensonga ezo zensinzirako to be attracted to a man. Thank you.
I think she said a lot of things, but she said the most important, most attractive. She related it to a child. She said, imagine when you find a child, if you give that child a sweet, you become their friend. So if a child appreciates a giver, so imagine if a man shows interest in you by giving, how cool is that?
It's attracting her. You may learn something here.
Yeah, Jim. Yeah.
Yeah, because there are many ways to attract someone, but I have to raise this as well. You cannot be in the things that he gives.
Yeah.
Who he is.
Yeah,
is
who he
most
is more
important,
important.
because
Yeah.
I know case that the person gave everything to her, but in the end
Still,
of the day,
she walked away.
She didn't look the inside, how dangerous that person was.
Yeah. Oh.
There are cases of please, I'm not generalized.
It's-
It's not
true.
general. Please, the person can be a good giver and have a good character. It can work together, but don't look just one side.
Yeah.
You have to see the whole chapter. The whole picture. That's the word. The whole picture. You must look the inner side, because just give. No, he gives me. This is good. However, he has as well to have good values inside of him. But I believe she mentions well.
Yeah, she really mentioned well. We'll stop in. Yes?
God-fearing.
God-fearing.
One of
Very
the
important,
things
yeah.
that-
True. God-fearing man.
Yes.
Yes.
That's it. That's good.
Okay, we'll definitely stop for a break, shift to the next hour, but you can still get in touch with us in the next hour. We are still talking and still having your voice notes coming. We
Send
still
your
have very many voice notes that we're still going to be playing. You can send a message, let us know how do you, what really attracts you about somebody, a man coming to you or a woman coming to you. What are those things that really attract you about them? Get in touch with us, and of course, let's talk this morning.
This morning.
This evening.
We turn on the power in your radio.
I love it.
You are listening to 97.7 Record FM.
Sisimuka okazane olunaku lunga lukambwe engoye ez'okwoza zikwetuumyeko ebikopo n'amasepiki bikulindiridde ng'ate olina eddakiika 10 zokka okubimala. Kwata sabbuuni wa Mero Fresh Star, ekitole ekimu ekifulula byonna.
Do you need help to start a better life today?
Fear to sleep in the house alone because of bad dreams.
Help is at hand with the Universal Church Call Help Center. Call now on 0703 682 146 or 0776 213 731. You can start a better life today. Do you need help to start a better life today?
Fear to sleep in the house alone because of bad dreams.
Help is at hand with the Universal Church Call Help Center. Call now on 0703 682 146 or 0776 213 731. You can start a better life today. Do you need help to start a better life today?
The Universal Church of the Kingdom of God is nationwide. You can find us in Kamocha on plot 347 Old Chiro Road, Chiembe Stage, opposite Ruby's Petrol Station. In Chibando, find us on Chibando Ring Road after Brima's Hotel near Subaru Garage, opposite El Shaddai Nursery School. In Luzira, we are located on Roston House, Chirombe Road. In Chirinya, find us on Old Marimba Theatre, Wekese Road, Boyogare. In Kawempe, we are located next to Chisora Supermarket, 200 meters from Kawempe Stage. In Abaita Bemere, find us 300 meters from Kumba University, Taxi Stage. In Bukono, you can find us in Bukono Town, opposite Opportunity Bank on Ginger Road. In Ginger, we are located on Bukonte Houses, opposite Police Barracks, near Ruwaga Market. In Chitoro, find us on Nachiwago Road, 200 meters after Namiumba Complex, opposite Sula's Garage. In Kajansi, We are on Market Road on Surrey House before Uganda Clays Field. In Chenjojo, find us on plot 27, Market Suite, Overcome Building on first floor opposite Chenjojo Playground. In Namoango, find us at Chibingo Queen's Tower Building, 200 meters after Starbucks opposite the Community Hall. And our headquarters is on plot 8 to 12, Church Street, Nakasero, opposite Georgian House. For more information, you can give us a call on our 24-hour helpline on 0703 682 146 or 0776 213 731.
Record FM, we are 100% youth urban radio station. Hey, what's up? We come to the yoka.
Woman, a warrior is a woman.
This is the Women's Voice.
Woman, a savior is a woman.
Women's Voice. Tukwaniriza mu program Women's Voice. Mwetwogerera ensonga z'abakyala, ebibaluma, ebibazaamu amaanyi, n'ebyo ebibatwala mu maaso. Ye program Women's Voice buli lwakusatu ku makya.
Woman, a warrior is a woman. Woman.
Yeah, very interesting topic right here. And this is the Women's Voice, still on 977 Record FM. Welcome to the second hour of the show. And today we are talking singles, and we are talking about the singles. We are here to help the singles. And we really want to find out from you. We are asking you this evening, what are those things that you really find attractive about somebody before you date them, about this man when this man comes to you, or this lady you meet? Now, what do you find attractive about them? Feel free to get in touch with us as we speak this evening. The numbers are 0755 977 977 over 0755 Mwenda Musambu Musambu, Mwenda Musambu Musambu. You can as well do that on WhatsApp, leave a voice note, or simply do a text message. We are streaming live on www.recordradio.co.ug. We are also on TikTok at 977 Record FM, YouTube at 977 Record FM. There we are. Miss Silvera, there was something you were saying that was very important during the break. What people also talk about you. Yeah. What people also talk about you. And there's also, you know, when you said that, something hit me. As much as, let's say, for example, I've met this girl and I'm, you know, trying to vibe with her and I'm trying to tell her the good things, laying my manifestos, showing her how good I am. Then maybe I'm walking with her, or maybe we are somewhere and then she's hearing the conversations I'm having, maybe conversations of, you know, I'm trying to maybe go against someone, I'm doing this against my sister or what, things like that. At the end of the day, she gets scared and then she's wondering, am I with the right person? As much as this person really loves me, am I with the right person? So as much as you're marketing yourself, the way you talk to others and the way people talk about you is very important. Though, however, there are moments when people may talk bad about you just to brush you off. But then the majority, when we talk about there's the minority and the majority. Now there is the minority talking bad about you. Then the majority talk about you. You see, when the majority talk about you well, then that's when you have to weigh properly. Then when the minority are only talking about you badly, that's when you have to be thinking about it. Yeah. So don't only hear the minority saying, so and so is really bad, and then you think, this person is really bad, you know. So at the end of the day, we get so confused when it comes to that.
You know, even there are those, I remember in my teenagers, there was one girl, for us was like, that one, she works with some people that are not good. And then years later, we got to know her, in fact, my sister got to know her better. And she said, I was never what everyone thought I was. But because of the way with whom she was walking with, sometimes you are not what people think about you, but because of those who are walking with, as my husband said about him. So my family, my parents would just see him, no, not him. He's the friend of that one, no. Yet he was not that person. But I gave space for me to know him, do you understand? Because even me, in the beginning, I liked him, but I was resistant.
Skeptical.
You know, I was like, no, yes, I was saying,
boys.
I know. I remember even one day before I saw him. I came through my window there. I saw him. I was like, "Oh, he's down there." But I said, he's with them. Let him not see me, because I as well I had to, you know, to see. So heavy to be
Behind the
careful.
curtain, just look there outside.
No, I look. Yes, you know, but you like the person, but you know, let me first see, check there well, because that person.
In the curtain, you will see.
Yeah.
You can't see me, but I can see him.
Nayo bamunyumiddwanga nze muddera story ya Bishop Mr. Silveira.
You know that white curtain that you can see through, but the person outside cannot see you.
We shall take another voice note right here.
Wale ino abatesitesi b'omulamu gw'olunaku olwatyanno luno, nja okusinziira mu ndowooza yange nsuubira nti ekisooka lwaki abasaiza bamu batya okutuukirira bakale, batya nga batya atya ng'akoba nti ti grade yange wali omwembe owayise eno mu bugweremberenge owa mwenge akwana mwenge kale atya muntu yatuukirira odo wenaano owesente oluusi yamusaba akasente kakola niki akaabula, oluusi yamusaba akasente nkayina katono naye ngaokwabeera omazima nkaamu abako oluusi ayinza okuyikirirya nga tamusabire ne sente ono naye olwakubanga nti yaba atya banendowooza abamu mayini zigideyo nti inaabayo tayikirirye nikimu okutya. Ekyokubiri nsuubira nti ekituwa abasaiza okwetya eno kubanga tetuli sosyo n'abantu obula ebigambo ebisobola okukomala n'okukali olowooza nti namutandika kuntya natandika ebigambo naye ekisinga okula eno basosyo abantu abakali lwaki abasaiza tebabatuukirira n'eyisa yaabwe n'eyisa gyebabamu ddala bakalabamu bewona nga bebbeeyi ino.
All right, thank you so much. That is him. But I think he recorded it and he was in a very, from Palisa, yeah? Okay.
To appreciate people listening in from Eastern Uganda. Also, sometimes they struggle with network. So he's listening in from Palisa and he spoke Lugwere. But one thing that stood out is on first date sometimes, a girl will start the date by asking you for money. Maybe you really were interested in her. Now you came either with no money and you just planned the date, or you don't even have any. Then after that, she'll leave you scared. That will instantly kill the interest for you.
Of course.
Yeah.
This is so ugly.
Yeah, and also it's also vice versa. It also happens with you know, when a lady meets me, when I take a lady out, you may find I've met a lady and she really loves me for who I am. But the moment I start, because I've seen ladies who do that, the moment I start overusing the money and I think it's all about the money, she even gets pissed. And she's like, now what's wrong with this guy? You know, I loved him. I'm loving him for who he is, and he thinks it's all about the money. So there are some ladies who just feel like, no, that one is a turn off for me. If the moment you start overusing money, they feel like, what are you taking me for? Actually, there are some ladies. I'm talking about, you know, those ladies who know who they are. There are some ladies, when you start overspending on them, they start thinking, who do you think? Do you think money can buy me? You know, things like that. So they say, no, I'm not continuing with this nonsense. You see. So still going on with the voice notes. You have something to say?
Yeah, you mentioned this. It's important, the conversation. If you find yourself, the person is into but is overspending. So have a conversation. Why do you overspend? Yeah. Because to find out, because it has to be honest. One of the things you mentioned, let me even answer two subjects. You mentioned about people about you giving bad report.
Bad report. Yeah.
There are people that they like to give bad reports about others, to burn that person, to make that person to be isolated.
Yes.
There are people like this, I know. But what you have to do in this case, I remember one case that the person had received one young man to work in his company.
Yeah.
And the report about him wasn't so good, as he was looking for someone with such experience that could develop that particular portfolio of the company. So its real stories became a move. And he said like this, please, sir, give me 3 minutes of your time and 1 month to work in your company, and I'll prove to you different. Then he's giving his word. And in that 3 minutes, he explained what's going on, why these reports came wrong. I know many people can say, I'm trying to defend myself, but look, all this report came from the same source. He make a good explanation where it was coming from. Because people, they market me to talk bad about me. But if in 1 month that you give me to work in your company and I do not produce anything, you can chase me out, plus you don't need to pay me.
Exactly.
And the man, wow. This man has values. It's not what, okay, I'll give you a chance. 1 month of work, I'll not pay you if you don't develop. In that month, the guy did the best. Who came to give the paycheck to him? The boss.
The boss.
In his hand. You prove to me that you are not what the people market about you. You market yourself to me different, and you deserve. And even what I promise to give, I'll give you a little bit more.
I'll give you more. Wow. That is really nice. That's a test of time.
You have to believe in yourself. This is the way to deal with someone, your lady, or your man. Okay, I have this bad report about me. Maybe you have heard. Maybe the person is known among other friends. Their friends, they say, hey, as I did to her. In fact, I didn't try to prove to her. I showed to her who I am. Because I knew the reputation of these friends, and I knew that their families, they will not like much that group of friends that I had. But I didn't try to show to them that I was different. I showed to her. And she would be my voice among the family. And then the time came, the day I came as well, I have to prepare myself. It's an opportunity. I'm going to meet her family. I have met her brother already. I have introduced myself to the brother, but the father and the mother didn't know me. And I remember he came down. I remember this as well. Before Christmas, her brother came down. I was talking to her because it was a building 6 floors, and behind the playground, the area where the people sit to talk. And I was there talking in her building. And her brother came and said like this, call her Nena. Father is calling him to go up. And I look at her.
No, he said, you have visitors there, he's calling you both to go. I said, I'm sitting here, I didn't see anyone passing.
Was a trap for me to fall. Was a trap.
I said, you were here, I didn't see anyone.
Was a trap. And then what I did to her, okay, tell your father that on the 24th I'll come.
I'll come.
It was just 2 weeks difference.
Because we met in November.
November,
when
the middle of the November, I'll come to meet her and in your mother. And I went, I prepared myself. I bought new clothes. I remember even the clothes that I was wearing as well. I put some nice cologne.
Yeah, perfume and all that.
Yeah. And I went there and I gave the bouquet of flowers to her and she liked it. And I was already positive. Check. And then I told her already what I did. So, and this is it. You have to, sometimes you have a negative report about yourself.
Yeah.
Or you have a past.
Prove it otherwise.
Yes, you have a past that you have messed up. It doesn't matter. Because if you open up, as I did to Hannah, as I said before here in this program, I have nothing to hide from my wife since I met her. Because in that period of time that we are talking, I opened up into her. I was interested in her after the 2 weeks that we start to talk.
And you knew she would find out what you wanted.
That's it. I saw she has potential, and I'll prove to her that I'm not like them, and I'll prove to her that I am a man for her. Then I start to talk. I work with that. Not in a proving to her. I showed to her who I was, really. And I spoke the truth. I didn't lie to her. Until today, we have nothing to talk about my past because in that 2 first weeks, I spoke everything. I had nothing. Because I saw in her potential to be my woman, my wife. I saw in her. And you have it as well. If you want, you as a man, you want to play with that lady, you are marketing yourself badly. Because she'll notice, now this guy wants to play with me. There's nothing serious with me. But when you are serious, the lady, if you know that this lady is serious, is marketing herself serious, she's committed, she's what she says she does. It's a matter of character. You build up your character, you show who you are, and the person you like you because you see who you are inside. Again, we say the outside is important. Yes. In the first meeting, I called my attention how she was dressed. I called her attention how I treated her. And then the bridge was already connected. Do you understand? We start to build a bridge. She was this side, I was this side, and the bridge open. There is something here. Let us continue. Let us walk until close the bridge, and we could now pass from one side to the other easily, without no interference of anybody, no opinion. She knew already who I was, and doesn't matter how was my past. I didn't care about her past as well, and that was more important was our market, that we market.
One thing as well that I would like to say, as you were saying here, I could see that you was responsible. It was not like those, guys, balls. Yeah, just wanted to, let us go for camping. I'm not going camping. The person was not serious. So if the guy comes to the lady,
because let me say, Rio de Janeiro, where I was born, is a lot of beaches, a lot. So nice ones, and we used to go in big holidays to camping.
What's it in the telenovelas?
Yeah.
So it feels like I've been there.
To camp, but since I met her, never more camp. I said no, I'm serious with her.
And myself, I never went. I never liked Jesus, so I never. So and then. There are people, there are guys that even those ones that were his friends, because there were some, I think few of them, they were my neighbors. I could see the way they used to live. They like to, for me, I had my feet on the ground. I knew what I want for myself. So, okay, this time to this time, I'll study Jesus.
One thing that attracted me to her, she knew what she wanted.
Wow, that is really nice and powerful.
This was her market. she had a definition about life. I said, wow.
Yeah, true.
This is the wife that I want.
Yeah, because you need to because I'm young, let me. No, if you do not know what you want, you are not going to fight for anything. So what comes, you get. Okay, here and there. But when you know what you want, you go, and then if something comes along to distract you, you come back. This is what I want. So, but those
focus.
But the guy that is not responsible. He has a good job. No, but I like to travel. Travel until when? So we're going to be So and if the guys that are listening there, if you are not responsible, if you do not know what you want for your life, if you do not have focus as well, the girls not going to be attracted towards you because women, they like men that are responsible, someone that's when I get married, I know this person will take care of me. Will be security. Security. You said the perfect word. Security. If the lady sees that the guy is not someone that's pass to her security, is responsible. He. Of course, it's not going to work. So be someone that, in despite of that, some people that, when I arrive, when I'm, I don't know, 40, so no. My husband was 20 years old, as I said. So, but he was already responsible. Yes, responsible. So we need to understand, men, we need to understand.
Flowers for his mother-in-law.
Yes, and he was, It was not a child. It was not a child. Child, you understand? So women, don't like a man cannot be between a man and woman. The man cannot be a child. So a man is a man. So
that's it.
Have to be
Stop
responsible.
babying them.
Yeah.
A man is a man. Now let's get to a message here. Somebody says, "What can attract me is a person who speaks the truth, and when the person sees you're wrong, they tell you the truth. That's what really attracts him. Like somebody who really tells him the truth is what really attracts him. Yes, that's a good one. Somebody else here says, "Good evening, guys. That guy who was just he says this topic is sweating me. Actually, this topic is sweating me, and I'm here dying of laughter. Some guys really need help and prayers, and they always defend themselves with vague statements. For example, some time back we had a work conference out of town for 4 days. The ladies were well prepared with their bags. Then among the guys, there was one who had no bag, no kavera, as in nothing at all. In the conference, he had nothing at all. Now, when we asked him about the bag, he said that bags are for ladies. That's why he didn't carry any bag, because bags are for ladies. And he added that he has the. Man, I read it, eh? Okay, he said
that
he's even trying to beat the computer.
Read the message.
That screen.
This is Winnie Asimwe, by the way. Thank you for listening in. So when they asked him about the bag, he said bags are for ladies. Added that he has underwear in his pocket, which he will revise. It will turn upside down. It will turn upside down between the days. Since then, I fear men.
Man, that is total irresponsibility.
He killed this
That is total
lady.
irresponsibility.
And she went to spread.
Exactly.
I believe that's the one that is wrote now.
The underwear,
Of course,
man.
the name is we don't know the past, but
No, she's Winnie Asimwe from
Look,
American.
it's an opportunity to know people, to build bridges,
And-
build bridge, to be known.
And then she continued and said, "Is it because they are lazy, Oba?" So she's saying some men are lazy, so they need prayers.
Yeah.
In 4 days. Yeah. Wait, I'm telling you.
Brushing everything, all the stuff.
getting
It was
some-
not there.
Getting
This is
some-
the list. Imagine the others.
Somebody's on the line. Record FM.
Hello.
Hello. You're live on Record FM. Your name and where you're calling from?
Ivan from Kajans here.
Yes, Ivan.
Yeah, I really like this show. Everyone is there. I'm just on.
Wow. Thank you so much.
Today's topic is really good.
Yes.
When we talk about preparing ourselves,
Okay? Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, it's all. First of all, before you attract maybe someone, you have to first be well inside of you.
Okay.
Because if you are not okay inside of you, no matter how you're gonna dress outside, no matter you're gonna be looking good, smell nice, doesn't matter. What matters, the first thing is to be well inside. Because I remember I have ever been in a relationship before,
Yes.
but I was so broken and disappointed.
What happened in the relationship?
Okay, there are some incidents that happened, so I had to cut it off.
Okay, then. So you're saying
So-
that you have to first prepare yourself.
Yeah, you have to first prepare yourself, because if the person is still like remembering the past, is still holding what happened. So even if you are okay outside, but inside of you are not okay, even if you approach someone, really you're gonna give pain to that person.
Okay, Ivan.
And
What would attract you to a woman?
attract me to a woman is a sincerity. Because even if because no matter how she's beautiful, she's brown, so what, but if the person is not like sincere, it's going to bring a damage in a relationship. Because imagine like if you discover something on your pattern that he has never told you before and heard from other people, really you're gonna be disappointed.
Okay, Ivan.
And another thing, just as I'm concluding,
Okay.
As I'm concluding, ladies, please, Bambi, when a guy approaches you, Bambi, that person is not becoming a source of income, because sometimes you can approach a woman just one day and the person the director is going to say, please, can you buy for me airtime? Can you buy for me data? Oh my God, that's really shameful to ladies. So that's all I can say.
Oh, okay, thank you so much, Ivan. Yeah, Ivan from Kajansi. Yeah, that was really interesting. Yeah, one of the things that really sucks most people and makes people, turn back is when you meet a lady and the number one thing she's asking you on the first date is airtime, this,
The guy
that.
really
Money for transport.
should run away, really. First thing, last
You
day.
burn yourself.
First thing, last date.
You are destroying your market.
Yeah, but I also love the first point he made. It reminds me of a statement someone made one time. He said, because we oftentimes say we're looking for the Mr. Right. We're looking for Mr. Right, Mrs. Right. This person said, stop looking for Mr. Right and stop looking for Mrs. Right. Work on yourself. Make sure you're the right one. Because as much as you're looking for the right person for yourself, are you the right person?
Yeah.
So when you work on yourself, the more you work on yourself and discover who you are, it's very easy for you to connect with somebody else.
Yeah,
Becomes
because
very easy.
many people they portray what they want in someone else, but they are not what they even want.
They're not trying
ha-
to make themselves
Yes,
better. Yeah, we should
better. They
keep
want the
trying.
other one to be. They don't look at themselves.
Yeah. As nga bw'onoonya ebirala mu bantu naawe gezaako okwepolishinga. As human beings, we're not perfect. Naye bw'omanya nti I need to do some work on myself, you do it. You're a work in progress. What's that word Bishop last time said? We are what? To show that we are work in progress, we are... What's that word?
Work in progress.
We are... That when you meet someone and they're just in the process of becoming better, what's that?
Sorry.
You guys used it the day you were two bishops here.
Bishop Gerald.
Yeah.
forgot.
And someone said, if I tell my husband that what? Do you remember that?
Yes, I remember. 14 years old, my marriage would be working now if they would know.
I will remember.
Yeah.
But you're in the process of becoming better.
Process of becoming better.
Raw material.
Raw material.
Yeah.
Let's get
raw
to
material.
Send your
yes.
messages 0755-977-977 or call us. What attracts you to a woman? What attracts you to a man? What is a special gift that would you like to see in a woman or in a man that is a marketing for you? What's for you is a market, a good market. You go to places and you like to go to that place because that place attracts you. What attracts you to a person? What would be for you special?
Yeah. Let's get to this voice note.
FM, thank you for presenting. Thank you for the show. This is Sylvia from Nangona. And what I'll get interested into a guy, first of all, is the height. For the height really matters in a relationship. And the other thing is the dress code. I like guys who dress gently, not just waking up and putting on your own thing and jump out of the house. I want someone who really takes good care of how he dresses, of how he appears outside, and someone who smells good. Of course, why don't you? There's no reason, there's no excuse for not smelling good as a man. Science, a man has to be disorganized. I don't believe in such. Then I think the others come within time, like for God-fearing, because of course you can't realize that someone is God-fearing on the first sight. Respectful. Actually, I think even the dress code can show how someone respects someone. Because you can't, it's very rare to find someone putting on his own things and then you expect respect from them. That's why even like police wamsanga gwasookerako kwata, why? The dress code. So of course he has to be respectful from the inside and also from the outside.
Something very, very important. She has said, they say men are naturally supposed to be disorganized. If he's smart, he's a geek, he's scientist, he should be, shabby. Then she's saying she doesn't agree with that. Also, she's saying, imagine when police is looking for idle and disorderly, they'll pick the disorganized man. Even if you're innocent, they will take you.
She reminded me. I have this friend of mine. He used to tell us something. It wouldn't make sense, but after she has explained this, it's making more sense. This guy drives. He drives a car, but his car is always clean. Even if, let's say, he has gone to town, then he has come back, he'll want to pass a cloth on it and clean it, and he treats it like a baby. So whenever people would ask him, but you man, why do you always wash your car? He said, the reason why I wash my car is so that when a woman looks at the vehicle, they can get to know who I am. So if the vehicle is always clean, they say, man, it seems this is a clean person. Because now you've come out and you're trying to take a lady out, you're putting her in your car is smelling, your car is dirty, and you're trying to tell her this and this. She even first looks at the car and says, she even first enters and first looks around and she's like, this guy, what's going on? So that it makes sense at the end of the day. It later makes sense here.
It's an impression that you leave. For example, I remember about Ivanka. I was driving with a pastor going to Ginger, if I'm not mistaken. And we took Ginger Road, and the traffic cops Nakawa, I remember. Before Coca-Cola, there was a road check there. The police officer, traffic police, stop us, we stop. And when the guy opened the door, oh, but the car looks so good. Smells so good.
Wow.
Go away.
Yeah, you see?
Neatness.
Yeah.
So, and he said, and after we left, we started to laugh and say, oh, you see, keep your car always clean.
Yeah.
I was just accompanying him. In fact, he was accompanying me, but he was driving. So, that's it, because the first impression counts. But as we said, also comes the character of the person is a second step of that attractiveness.
Okay. All right.
Another comment?
Yeah, let's find somebody else here.
Call us now, for the end. The program 9:31. 31 minutes past
Being
9.
a man, I think I would answer the question, what attracts you to a man or woman? I think what would attract me to a woman is one, character. They say a woman's beauty is in her character. If her character is good, that alone can attract a man. Two, the way she looks. What I mean, not beauty, but the way she dresses, the way she looks after herself, basically hygiene wise. That is what would attract me to a woman. Thank you.
Straight and precise. Yeah. Yeah, straight and precise, yeah. Character,
It looks like
beauty.
that is already someone older, né?
Yeah.
Not elder, but older.
Yeah.
And is still looking in this way.
Yeah.
Looks like children behind. I think he was at home. He has his wife.
Yeah.
But he still value this.
Yeah.
He still value. You see, we value that. And a man value more. Character comes first, perfect. Second, the way she looks. That's important as well, but it's not the major. The major is the character, because as we said, the person can be look so nice outside, but when you open the mouth, my friend, you have to be careful.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, so, is there any voice?
Yeah, there's another voice note
Okay,
here
go.
that we have to play.
Okay.
Let's find out what this one has to say.
Hi, Isaac. Thank you very much for the program. For me, what attracts me to a man is someone who is loyal, God-fearing, someone who cares, someone who is truthful, and someone who cares. For me, that is all I can say about my attraction to a man. And what makes me special is I'm also a loving, caring, godly, truthful person. So that is what makes me special. Well, I'm not so sure what might attract someone. I don't know what that particular thing about me that probably, attracts other people, because that is, I think, too personal. And it is different, for everybody. So I cannot say in particular. It's basically what someone is looking for that attracts them to that particular person. Yeah, I believe marketing can go wrong because one man's meat is another man's poison. What one person likes, what you think is very good about you might not be really what someone is looking for, So yeah, it can go wrong. Then what a woman dislikes, now that one is also a bit too personal, and it's a bit too, it differs with every woman, because what I might dislike might not be a big deal to another person. So really, it still comes back to an individual. So what I like might not be this, what I dislike might not be the same thing that someone else dislikes. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much.
Yes, and you are right. You are right in your definition of attractiveness, in my opinion as well. But you have to always understand one thing. The marketing, how I do marketing as well. You have to look to like a mirror. She mentioned character, perfect. Mentioned about trustworthy, not liar thing. But this has to be in you as well.
Yes.
You cannot demand this from somebody.
This is what I was going to
that.
say.
Exactly,
Yes.
Yeah, because it's a mirror. Okay, I want this in him because I am like that. But imagine you want this in him, but okay, no, not me.
Yeah.
I like sincerity, but I'm not going to tell him that I have a job.
That is actually true. You know, there are times we really want people to change to certain standard, yet for us we're not to that standard.
Yeah.
You know, so it really makes sense because she also talked about herself and said, I am also this kind of person. I am loving, I am God-fearing, and these are the kind of characters I also want. So which means the characters she wants are the ones she's already building within herself.
Yes. I'm not saying that she didn't build. I'm just mention this for all, no? Not for her. In her case, I'm sure she already is like that.
Yeah.
But it's important as well to everyone to understand that this marketing you do to yourself.
Yeah.
For example, if you are a disorganized person, but you want to find an organized person.
Yeah, I believe what
Yeah.
you would like to see other people first be write the qualities you'd like to see in someone else and see
And work in yours.
work in yourself. Yes, you know. Am I want to just am I the way I want to see someone that as you said, organized what? Am I this person? Because if I am, okay, I'll look for the person that otherwise you are going to desire something that you are not.
Maybe you are not so organized like me, but you are organized.
Yeah,
And when we get married,
Yes,
it's
yeah.
something easy to work for.
Yeah.
It's not something difficult, it's something easy. Because she's not so organized like I am. For example, let us say if I was a band, I'm not like that, by the way, that like to put numbers in everything, labels, everything. Oh, you have when you enter here, this is how it will be, label this one. I'm not against those who do this, please. I'm just saying that there are some people like that. They like to put labels here, label
Like
there,
perfection.
color, perfection.
Yeah.
Wow.
Perfection,
Oh,
you said
the
it
blue
right.
color is this side, the red color
Is this side.
Yeah.
So it's too much.
Yeah.
Okay,
At
but
the end of the day.
it's not a problem because this person is organized, but not liking that.
Yeah, true.
Okay, but they match.
They match, yeah.
And,
They're all
and when they
organized.
get married, that is gonna be now. She's gonna learn to be more organized as well, like him. It is go. But if she's
Completely
close-
different ones.
Yeah.
One side to
She
the other,
doesn't
the
know if you ask where is that shoe. Shoe, which color? I don't know.
Shoes are in the kitchen.
And there goes it's disorganized. It doesn't know. So it has to have the same side as well.
Okay. Yeah. There's that previous person who sent a voice note when we was talking about character, because it seemed like he was a family person and all that. I remember somebody telling me something way back when I was growing up, and he said that the only way you can know that you've really matured and you're ready to now settle, you've really matured. When you look at the young boys, the young guys who are growing up, if your mind is so much concentrated on the woman's beauty, not the way she dresses, not her character, that shows that you still want to play around.
Yes.
But if your mind is concentrated that she may not be that beautiful, but her dress code, like she's smart, and her character mainly, that shows that you've really matured, that you're now willing to settle.
Exactly.
Yeah. We have another voice note right here.
Good evening. For me, what attracts me to a woman is her behaviors, how she conducts herself, how she talks. More so, the woman who is spiritual, okay. Even the way she talks in a good way, in a humble way. I don't look at a dressing code or smartness of a woman. What I am eager to know, how is that person inside? That is what I should first of all know before. Other things will come after. So, like me, I have an experience. I cannot make a mistake to find a woman who is not spiritual, okay? That is the first thing, because I suffered for 2 marriages, which was of the world, and the women were completely bitter. So for me, what I will look at is a spiritual life. How that person is strong in God. Is she connected with God? Or
Yeah, have you noticed that there are people, whenever you're talking to them, they always talk to you with that bitter. From nowhere. You're just like, maybe you're just speaking about, you're just maybe having conversation, and they bring out that bitterness. Yeah? So it's like more of a void that is still in them, that they have not realized. They have an emptiness. So at the end of the day, just like you were saying, that is what, takes you away from, a person, and you say, this one here, I don't think I'll date.
Healing. Yeah, before Bishop takes it away, because he'll go so deep with it, so let me jump on it. He mentioned when we were beginning the show that one of the things as you're making your list, make sure that you yourself are a healed person from your past wounds. Because I think beyond what this gentleman is saying, being spiritual, you could be spiritual, you could be praying in tongues and praying for people and all these things, but you yourself are not healed from a lot of pain, from a lot of bitterness, and you're carrying this bitterness with you. That when somebody fell in love with your prayer warrior self, they don't know they don't know the other thing. So then you end up feeling like everybody around you is the wrong person, but you're not healed. So I think it goes back to also us doing work on ourselves as we're making this list of a million things and expectations.
Actually, it's more of getting into another relationship with your past. You carry your past into this relationship. So, it might not be a relationship or even just something, anything that has really happened. So, just like you've seen girls who have grown up having violent fathers, their fathers have been beating their mothers. So when they get into a relationship, even if this guy is not a beater, she will always have that perspective that anything I do, this guy is ready. So whenever the guy comes and just asks her a simple question, why did you maybe do this? Why did you? You know, she's ready to attack, thinking she's going to be beaten.
Not healed, not free yet. And this has to be a process. You have to work. As we said before, you mirror yourself in the quality that you want to see in that person. You have to have first, of course, not, as I said, the quality of organizing. You are not so organized like that person, but at least you are organized. You are not a person that is out of organization. You have some, of course, not like that person. It is a matter to work more, but it's at least it's there. It is there. Maybe there are things that you need to work, and you have to see what can I do? What can I do to change? And that's why we have the love therapy in the Universal Church of the Kingdom of God. Every Thursday, 6 p.m., my wife and I, we are here giving lectures about how can you fix yourself. Also, we have the self-help meeting, ladies talk every Saturdays at 2 p.m. starting this Saturday. So it is a way for you, and we have books in the church. Of course, I'm not saying that only Universal Church. There are other organizations that they have good work as well, teachings like the Capo I have to mention them because they were here with us 2 weeks ago. They could not be here today. So they have information, good information that you can use to fix yourself, to fix your life, and to be a better husband in future, a better wife in future, a better girlfriend, boyfriend. You can be a better. Do you know human beings can have evolution? Evolution, not changing. I was a monkey, now I'm a human being. No, evolution of ideas, growing up. You learn from your mistakes, yes, but it's better to learn from somebody else's mistake. Take the teaching, put in practice, and you see how your life will change from zero to hero.
Wow. Now I want to say next.
What?
Almost. Yeah, because we're almost there.
Yeah, that's it. Yes, and singles, as he invited for the love therapy, when you come with this in your heart. I'm going to learn and practice, because you're not just going to come and listen to what you are saying. Okay, that was nice. But if you do not put into practice, you're not going to work in yourself, not going to be better. No. And people
you can buy books, but not read.
Buy books, can read all the books, but if you do not put in practice, nothing's going to happen. As if you go to school, you have your books, you spend money, but and then with the exams you failed, so nothing's going to happen. Believe that everyone has a room to change. Everyone, at any age. You can be a youth, you can be a teen, you can be an adult. You will all have a room for us to change. If you want to have someone that the standards that you are raising to have this person, be yourself in these standards so that the person will see what you see in the person will see in you as well. As my husband give an example about organization. So it goes for everything. No one is perfect, knowing that, but at least we try to do our best. And as human beings, we need to try to do our best in everything. So do this. If you want to be blessed in your love life, if you want to go, to before God on the altar to marry, so the doors are open for you to come to have an appointment. We are going to have the wedding of weddings on the 25th of this month. You are running now. People are coming to prepare their documents and everything, so you will be prepared to receive you, to celebrate together with you your wedding, when you be happy with your husband, with your wife, knowing what you teach in the love therapy, it will help you a lot to avoid to have a lot of problems. One of those, as they said here, is to be healed from inside. When you are healed, so you are okay, you are happy. Even if you are alone, you are happy. You are not frustrated person. Yeah.
So we get in for prayer?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, let's do this.
When life becomes too hard to bear, leaving you overwhelmed and confused by the many problems that you face, why not turn to God in this time of trouble and hardship? Let us have a moment of prayer. Prepare your glass of water to bless you and your family. Let's talk to God.
My Lord and my Father, in the name of your Son, Jesus Christ, we come together, Mukama Katonda, to call upon your name because you can hear us. My Lord, there are single people out there that they are somehow lost in their decisions, thoughts, ideas, and they need help. And I ask, oh Holy Spirit, that you guide them, that you make them, my Lord Jesus, to find answers, to find a way out. My God, those who are lonely, those who are feeling lonely, bring them, my Lord Jesus, peace. Make them to find you first. Then they will find the right partner for them. Don't allow this lady to do the same mistakes that she did last year or last relationship, or this man to do the same mistakes as he did in the past. Bless this family, my Lord. Bless the children of this woman. Bless the children of this man. Help them to overcome and bless our society, bless our country, and all those who are involved, my Lord Jesus, somehow to bring families together. That's the reason why we are here, to bless the families as well. So bless all the other pastors, other churches, and those who are involved to help someone spiritually. Bless them as well. I pray, my Lord, that your name be glorified. If there is anyone sick, heal. If there is anyone broken, mend back the pieces, bring them back to you. Those who are lost, those who left you, those who are in this world, my Lord, may be facing a lot and they need help. So, my Lord, bring them to your house. I pray in the name of Jesus. Amen. So let us call for next week.
Yeah.
Next week, we'll continue talking about the marketing
of the singles. Yeah.
I believe this subject has a lot to explore. We have to hear. In fact, we need to hear them. And I would like that you send your messages. Send your message, or in the next Wednesday, or send it before. They can place it there, and I can put there.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you have the messages. You can still feel free to get in touch with us. It's still 0755 977 977. You can place your voice notes there or text messages. When we can return on Wednesday with the same subject, we shall have you at. We shall serve you first. Yes. So first come, first serve. Yeah.
And also, we're going to bring one couple. What attracted one to another.
Yeah.
And you're going to hear funny stories.
Wow. Wow, that is really nice. That is really nice. Hey, by the way, I I think we still have some time. Me and Jackie. Yes, now me and Jackie. Jackie, what are the things that really attract you to a man?
When attract me to a man, say to my husband.
To your husband, not to your husband is a man, yeah.
What I liked about my husband. My husband is a gentleman, by the way. He's a gentleman. You see me, I'm...
It's
the opposite.
Yeah.
So him is quiet. He will listen. He will just burst into Latin.
But see, he likes you as you are because you complete the side that he is not. But it's okay. That's the qualities that you found attractive.
Yeah, that's what you say. It doesn't mean that they are equal. They are
no, they need to be
For
equal.
example, my husband's more quiet than I.
Okay, that's nice. That's nice.
I'm quiet.
Yeah, because Sylvain understands me.
No, but you know, generally they say men are supposed to be more quiet. You know. By the way, before I moved to my own house, I stayed with my cousin for a long time, like for 2 years in Chanjem, and we're just the two of us in the house. But then the day I was leaving, you know, the guy said, he said, "Man, my radio is going." Because I was always talking, I always had stories.
Because it's
True. I would sometimes find him and I'm so, I'm talking. Now, the lady I have right now, she sometimes asks me, she's like, "Man, but when do you ever keep quiet?"
In fact, when you present it,
I present.
And I said, she's opposite.
You noticed,
yeah. But it doesn't mean that she doesn't attract differences. And this we're going to leave for next week.
Exactly. We'll continue with that next week.
They're
Good
all
night.
the same, too quiet, you'll be bored at home.
All right.
Talk was going to pass.
Ladies and gentlemen, all that will be coming back next week on Wednesday, 8 to 10 p.m. Good night for now. God bless you.
Eyo yebadde program Women is Voice 97.7 Record FM Pocha.
Warrior is a woman, woman.
The Universal Church of the Kingdom of God is nationwide. You can find us. The Universal Church of the Kingdom of God is nationwide. You can find us in Kamocha on plot 347 Old Chiro Road, Chiembe Stage, opposite Ruby's Petrol Station. In Chibando, find us on Chibando Ring Road after Brima's Hotel near Subaru Garage, opposite El Shaddai Nursery School. In Luzira, we are located on Roston House, Chirombe Road. In Chirinya, find us on Old Marimba Theatre, Bukasa Road, Boyogare. In Kawempe, we are located next to Chisora Supermarket, 200 meters from Kawempe Stage. In Abaita Beverly, find us 300 meters from Kumba University, Taxi Stage. In Bukono, you can find us in Bukono Town, opposite Opportunity Bank on Ginger Road. In Ginger, we are located on Bukonte Houses, opposite Police Barracks, near Rubaga Market. In Chitoro, find us on Nachiwago Road, 200 meters after Namiyomba Complex, opposite Sula's Garage. In Kajansi, we are on Market Road on Suri House before Uganda Clays Field. In Chinjojo, find us on plot 27 Market Suite Overcome Building on first floor opposite Chinjojo Playground. In Namoango, find us at Chibingo Queen's Tower Building, 200 meters after Starbucks opposite the Community Hall. And our headquarters is on plot 8 to 12 Church Street, Nakasero, opposite Georgian House. For more information, you can give us a call on our 24-hour helpline on 0703 682 146 or 0776 213 731.